Thursday. I feel a little bit better than I did last night. I went to bed super early, like literally as soon as I was done uploading the vlog, I proof watched it, and like literally went to bed. I felt so nauseous last night. I have no idea why. I was really tired, and I felt just like queasy kind of. So I just laid down, texted Nick for a while, and passed out. Ended up, of course, waking up at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, but I forced myself to stay in bed, and I just kept tossing and turning till I could get comfortable enough to fall back asleep. So hopefully I have enough energy to get through my day. Strangely enough, I am still tired. Like, I slept so much last night, and I'm not as tired as I was yesterday, but I still feel pretty tired. Having my coffee, watching stuff on YouTube, just mentally preparing myself for work. But yeah, I hope today goes well. I just want to get through the day and come home. I mean, work's not bad, and I know yesterday it kind of made it seem bad. It was just a lot of, like, stupidity and a lot of stupid stuff that kind of just, like, broke my brain. But I hope today goes better. I didn't mind the pace of yesterday because it went by quick enough to where it didn't feel like it was dragging, which I always like. I hate it when, I look at the clock and I feel like an hour's passed, but it's only been like 15 minutes. I hate those days. But enough rambling. Gonna get ready for work. And yeah. Everybody, so, yeah, sorry I didn't vlog after work yesterday. I'm gonna call it an incident happened where, I highly considered, I don't know, I wouldn't say lose my job because I would never go that far, depending on the situation. I highly considered getting written up and sent home early, if not suspended from work, for the way somebody, I'm not gonna name names because that's not how I do it on this channel, because somebody thought it was a brilliant idea and thought they had the right to talk to me like I was less than they were, like they were up here and I was down here kind of deal. And that does not fly with me. It does not. It doesn't fly with me at all. And I got so angry yesterday because, let's face it, I have not been feeling well these last few days. I haven't been looking that well these last few days because I physically don't feel good. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just, it is what it is. And I've still been going to work. I've been still making my personal bill money. Doing that work grind or whatnot. And it's like, for whatever reason, I was having a conversation with another coworker that had nothing to do with this other person that decided it was okay to talk to me a certain way. Had nothing to do with this person. Didn't mention them, and yeah, because I wasn't feeling well, I didn't look like I was in the greatest mood. I actually got to the point where I was super lightheaded and had to kind of kneel down against the wall for a couple minutes because it was either that or I could actually fall over. But I never asked to leave early. I never asked to go home. Obviously, I'm in my uniform now, so I plan on going to work today because that's just how I do it. And towards the end of the day, it was like the last hour of my shift, I didn't really want to be where I was, so the manager rearranged some things so I didn't have to be handing food out to customers, because the way I was feeling, I couldn't really control my facial expression, so I didn't want to give off the wrong impression that I was giving an attitude to customers and have that escalate, because, you always come across that one, I want to speak to your manager customer. And I didn't want that to happen, especially not in the last hour of my shift. And so my manager was nice enough to switch things around, but this other coworker didn't like it and started accusing me of getting what I want because I complain about it. And I looked to this coworker and I said, no, it is called damage control. You have a better face for customers than I do right now. And I kind of just tried to leave it like that. And this person, I guess, was butthurt or ego hurt or whatever the case was, that they didn't get exactly what they wanted. And so they started poking the tiger with a stick, kind of. And I just kept trying to brush it off the best I could. And I tried to get through my shift. I tried to brush it off the best I could. Kind of just like, crack my neck, breathe, we're good, continue doing our shift type deal. But I was a little slower because obviously I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just haven't been feeling well. I haven't been sleeping well. I've been tired constantly. But, yeah, so this person just kept poking me with a stick, trying to tell me how to do my job. That's the one thing you don't do. Unless you're a manager, do not ever, ever tell me how to do my job. And was just being very narcissistic, very egotistical, very, what I like to call being a self-entitled prick. And just kept trying to boss me around and tell me what to do, and wouldn't shut the hell up when they needed to. Especially when I was trying to deal with a customer. And then they had the balls to start saying that I wasn't doing my job. That the job that was required for me in that position that I was in, that I wasn't doing anything. And I looked at this person and I was like, if you weren't caught up in your self-absorbed raging moment, you would realize that I am helping our manager run for drive-thru. I'm helping maintain the fries. I'm doing ice cream to the best of my ability and still taking orders on my lane and making the stupid drinks that are required for my station. But they're so caught up in being angry and feeling self-entitled and having a massive ego that they saw past all of that, so they thought that they could say I wasn't doing my job. And I get it. When you have a certain favoritism standing with certain people in that store, you can get away with just about anything. And most of that shift, this person was not doing too much, having a lot of conversations everywhere else in the store other than where they were supposed to be. And oftentimes, especially in the morning, I was left dealing with that entire station by myself. And did I complain? Did I go, you need to come back here and do your job, and acted like I had any right to be telling anybody what to do? Well, I sucked it up and I was just like, whatever. Some people just are there to have fun and it's not a job to them, and can't force somebody to work when they don't want to. But you got me up, real up, if you think that you can talk to me like I am any less of a human being deserving of any less common courtesy and respect. Because that is not going to fly. And it got to the point where towards the end of my shift, my manager could see I was physically shaking trying to keep my calm. And I guess I don't know if I was making a certain facial expression, but I was about to snap off on this person. I really was, and at that point, I was starting to see red. Everything around me was starting to turn into white noise. Like, I was about to sound off, and something bad could have happened, but my manager saw it, set me to the back for a few minutes, and gave me kind of a chance to breathe. And I was still back there taking orders and, helping my other coworker with trays, bringing them up to the front of the store or whatever. And then this other coworker starts saying crap to me over the headset. And that's when I just started snapping back off at them because I was sick and tired of it. And it got to the point where I was like, just stop. I've got 10 minutes left in my shift. Just please stop. And that's all I kept saying is stop it. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Did they let it go? No. Of course not. Why would they? They've got such a high position and a high standing at work that they can say whatever the they want and get away with it. And I know if I acted like that, my would have gotten written up. And there's certain things that I want to say that I'm not going to say. But yeah, come to find out, I'm not the only person that this coworker has talked like that to. And my one coworker that I'm friends with actually snapped up on that person saying that you're not going to talk to me like that. And that's what I should have said. Because you got me up in all kinds of ways if you think that you can talk to me like you are better than me, like you can control me, like you can tell me what to do, like you can boss me around. Unless you are a manager, keep your mouth shut and let me do my job. Anyway, it's 4:30. I'm going to have my coffee. I'm going to try to calm down. Luckily for this person, they're not here. So it's probably better that way, that they have the rest of the week off as far as I know. So it'll be good for me, because I swear to God, if I see this person, I'm probably not going to be able to hold my tongue, because I'm still pissed over it. Disrespect is the quickest way to get on my nerves. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. I know I haven't been vlogging these past couple of days, and I am sorry for that, honestly. I feel bad, but the stuff I want to talk about and the stuff that I'm going through these last couple of days, mostly mentally, I don't want to share on YouTube. I already shared enough this morning, and it may have come across kind of like, whoa, and I don't want to continue to do that. So I'm going to eat my dinner, edit these vlogs, and go to bed, because I still have work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And yeah, I'm still trying to get my head together and calm back down and try to figure out what I'm going to do about how I feel in this situation that I went through yesterday. I did get to talk to Nick, and he did make me feel a little bit better. We're still trying to figure out things with the car and tires and fixing it and insurance, and yeah, so I've got a lot going on in my head right now. So I'm going to end the vlog, edit it, and give you guys something to watch. So good night. Try to stay positive, and I'll see you tomorrow.